Donna Ruko and welcome to this week's episode of The Loop right here on LiveStrong Woman. How you doing, ladies? So first of all, I have to introduce you to the wonderful Bernard Skibbon, who I actually met this morning at breakfast. And we connected and had a little chat, and I found him to be very, very inspiring. So much so that I invited him to come and be on The Loop with me today. And so thank you for being here, Bernard.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
And I found that Bernard, the thing that stood out to me was your vibrancy. You're very vibrant. You said you feel really young, young at heart.
Positive thing.
And very positive, and that's the main thing, and that's why I thought, you know what, he'd be great to be on the show, because that's what we're all about here on LiveStrong Woman. We're all about empowerment, feeling great, taking care of ourselves and having a positive mindset.
I've always believed if you're spending time on things that you can do nothing about, if you're spending time on things that are non-constructive, what a waste of life. And whoever I speak to my friends, I speak to my own daughters, I tell them the same thing. Think only of what you can do something about. And if you're positive enough and you have the idea of wanting to achieve, you will achieve.
So how have you applied these beliefs to your life? What results have you seen by applying this to your life?
Have you got much time?
Well, we've got a little bit of time. We're going to try and cram it into like the 5 to 10 minutes that we have here on The Loop. I
was in construction, building homes of what I call quality.
Now, was this in England?
This was in England.
Because I'm just going to cut in right here. Bernard's been living here in America for 38 years? 37 years.
Yeah.
So back in England you were doing construction.
Back in England.
Right.
And I felt somehow, even though I'd been building all those years, I was merely doing the same as every other builder. The homes were similar, no difference. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to, are you ready? To go back in time. I wanted to build new homes that looked 200, 300 years old, to recapture the old style, the elegance, the quality, and this is what I was wanting to do. And I woke up one Sunday morning, I said to my wife, I have a feeling that what I want to do lies very close to where we are now, the city of Leeds, of course, in Yorkshire.
That was from Leeds,
yeah.
Right, yeah.
And we drove to Haworth, a very, very pretty old world village. You remember Wuthering Heights, the Bronte sisters. It was the home of the Bronte sisters. Wow. And oh boy, am I pleased I made that drive. I found exactly what I'd been looking for all these years. I found the tranquility of the area, the unique architecture, the quality. It was just like going back in time, Tudor, and every other thing you can think of. And I was just overwhelmed. And this is what I've been looking for all these years.
Then did you start building and developing in that area?
I started building these kind of homes, and everybody said, Bernard, who would want to buy a new home that looks 300 years old? I said, I bet they will.
And they did.
And they did.
And they did, and you made a good living.
I did pretty well.
What can you say about, finding something you enjoy doing, that you love, having a passion for it, and then executing it? Because that's what you did. You actually then executed what you wanted to do.
It was productive.
Yeah.
It was the love of my life.
Yeah.
To do something that you're involved in, and you love doing what you're doing. Oh, it's heaven. Yeah. It really is. Yeah. And my wife and I and my family had been coming to California on vacation, and I said, I would love to go to the California climate and build the same kind of homes over there. English homes in sunny California.
Ooh, okay.
And of course, my friends, you must be stark raving mad. Who the heck would want a brand new home that looks 200 years old? You're committing economic suicide. And I proved them wrong.
Again.
And it was just a dream come true again. I built homes in Beverly Hills, Bel Air, and it was adding to my dream in England and just making it even more so. It was just fabulous. And I thought, well, okay, after nearly 50 years of building, maybe I should just take it easy and do something else.
It's time to retire? You thought you were going to...
Well, I couldn't retire. And my daughter says, retire? You? Retire, Daddy?
Because you're a worker.
It can
never
never
happen.
Is that
what it is?
I have to be productive.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, okay, so what's productive? How can I be with people, socialise? I'd love to be an actor.
Love it,
And
love
my
it.
friend said, you'd love to be what? Have you done any acting before? But until I started building, I never done any building before either, so one has to start
There we
sometime.
go. Take note.
And I phoned the agencies, I went down and registered and took photographs with them, and oh boy.
So now you're an actor?
It snowballed.
He's an actor. So share with us a few things that you've been doing. You've been doing short films?
I've done commercials.
Commercials, yeah.
I've done many music videos.
Okay.
I've been in films. I've been in many TV programs, 2.5 Men, How I Met Your Mother, The Mentalist, Glee.
Oh wow!
And it's great. It is. It's just great. And this is rather funny because with hair this colour and being a senior rather than a junior, if they want a grandpa, they call me.
Yeah.
And if they want somebody as a husband, they call me. I've had, I would think, at least 6 wives in 8 weeks.
Oh, he's a player. Ladies,
well,
Bernard's a player.
And each time I go anywhere and I see one of these ladies, oh, Bernard, you remember me? I'm your wife. Of course, how are you? I don't remember them, of course. But, it's great. And it's given me another purpose in life.
Yeah,
and
I love it.
I love it.
I met Bernard at what's called the Brits in LA breakfast. Now there's an organisation here that kind of helps out Brits who live in LA, expats, and it brings us all together to, just if it's for events, if there's like a sporting event with like the football, English football, or anything, the BAFTAs, just generally connecting.
It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
It is not just an organisation. It is something that was established. And it's brought so much happiness to so many thousands, literally, not hundreds, thousands of people. It is just unbelievable. And what do? I just love to help wherever I can. If anyone needs advice of any kind, I like to feel I'm always there for them. And to me, it's an extended family. I just absolutely adore them. I really do.
That's how I met Bernard today. I was introduced to him as, oh, this is Bernard, the father of the group. And straight away he was like, nice to meet you. If you ever want to chat, talk about anything at all, you can talk to me in confidentiality.
But I'm glad you said father of the group and not grandfather.
Yeah.
Now I feel younger. Absolutely.
Because you were introduced as father of the group. He was father of the group. Now, so very recently, tell us about UK Airs.
Well,
I'm pointing over here because we have an award.
We established approximately 2 weeks ago something new called UKs. Now, this has been established to help those who've left their home country to live elsewhere who need help. Not only financial help, which of course it's there for if they need it, but they need to feel of someone to talk to in a strange country. They're setting out to achieve something. Some do achieve it, which is wonderful. Others find it for whatever reasons a little more difficult, and they need advice. They need to feel there's someone there for them, and we are there for them. And this is what it's all about. And I was absolutely, I was so overjoyed a couple of weeks ago. I was presented with an award. And I must show it to you because I just think it's incredible. And it's UK's Inspirational Award.
It's the Inspirational Award.
And I feel so honoured and so privileged, I just can't tell you. I do.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on this. And you are an inspiring individual.
Oh.
Absolutely. Now, is there anything you can share with our viewers? If they're ever, I'm sure there's some people going through, the trials and tribulations of life. They're going through the ups and downs. what would you suggest? What kind of piece of advice would you give to kind of help lift someone's spirit, other than just being you,
Well,
of course?
Tell yourself that things at the moment may not be going the way you hope they would. But don't let this get you to the extent it's not going to work, because it's not working at the moment. It can work, try and make it work.
Yeah.
Be positive. Think about what you're determined to achieve and what you think you can do to achieve it. Even if it means going to somebody for advice, but don't feel because it's not working the way you want it to work at the moment, it will not work, because it can and it will.
Thank you so much, and thank you for letting me come into your wonderful, beautiful home and for sharing yourself with us and the viewers at Livestrong Woman.
It's my
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.
I'm there to help anyone in need.
Oh, and if anyone wants, I'm wondering, is there any way they can get in touch with you?
Absolutely.
Do you have like a, do you do Facebook or Twitter?
No, but they can call me. They can call me. My phone number I can give you.
Well, I don't know if you want your phone number out there on the net.
No, maybe not.
I'll tell you what we could do. If you've got any questions for Bernard, just write your comments below the video and we'll do I'll show you how to respond.
Absolutely. Be a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Darling, he's lovely, isn't he? See you all next week, guys.